Rockstar might be bringing back a controversial feature from Red Dead Redemption 2, one that some players loved and others absolutely hated. And if the GTA 6 leaks and key art are anything to go by, this feature could be a major role in how the game starts and possibly even its entire structure. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any GTA 6 news. Now, let's get into it. If you've studied the official GTA 6 key art, you might have noticed something interesting. Lucia appears to be wearing a house arrest ankle bracelet. Now, we already know from the reveal trailer that Lucia is in jail at some point during the game, but the big question is, when does this happen? There are two main possibilities. It's part of Lucia's backstory. She starts the game having already served time and is now under house arrest. Number two, it happens during the game itself, meaning we as the player might experience it firsthand. And this is where things get really interesting, because if Lucia is under house arrest at the start of the game, this could mean that Rockstar is bringing back a major feature from Red Dead Redemption 2, but in a whole new way. In Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar introduced a more realistic law system, where committing crimes in certain areas could have long-term consequences. Unlike in GTA 5, where you could just escape the cops and be fine, RDR2 had a progressive bounty system that would make certain regions dangerous or even off limits until you paid off your bounty. Some players loved this because it added realism, others hated it because it could make exploring feel restrictive. But here's the thing, if Lucia is under house arrest at the start of GTA 6, this could mean we're getting a similar law system where crimes have real consequences beyond just escaping the cops. Imagine if instead of just getting a wanted level that disappears after a few minutes, you actually have to lay low for a while after committing a crime, bribe law enforcement, or find ways to clear your record, or maybe even deal with restricted movement if you're on parole or house arrest. This would add a whole new layer of strategy to the game, but it could also be controversial just like in RDR2. If Lucia really starts the game on house arrest, how would that work in gameplay? Here are some possible mechanics. A GPS restricted open world. Lucia might have a designated area she's allowed to move around in, and stepping outside of it could trigger a police response. This could mean having to sneak around or find ways to disable the tracker. This would be similar to Arthur Morgan's bounty system in RDR2, where entering certain regions could immediately get you chased by bounty hunters. Alternative ways to escape. What if Rockstar lets you cheat the system? Maybe you can hack or tamper with the ankle monitor. Or maybe you have to stay clean for a while before it gets removed. Or maybe you could even bribe corrupt cops to lose the paperwork and let you off early. What if breaking free from house arrest is one of the first missions? Instead of just a simple tutorial, Rockstar could actually use this to teach players about GTA 6's police system, stealth mechanics, and new AI improvements. Either way, this would be a huge departure from the previous GTA games, where the law system has always been fast and forgettable. You commit a crime, escape the cops, and go back to normal. Rockstar has been pushing for more realism in their games, and GTA 6 is shaping up to be their most advanced world yet. We already know that the police AI has been upgraded to be smarter and more persistent. NPCs have daily routines, making the world feel more alive. And the game will likely have a stronger focus on realism similar to RDR2. So if Rockstar is bringing back a deeper law system, it makes sense. And if it works well, it could actually make the game even more fun. Think about it. How many times have you ignored the cops in GTA 5? If escaping the police actually had long-term consequences, it would make heists, chases, and crimes feel way more intense. Of course, not everyone will love this. Some players hated RDR2's bounty system because it made exploring feel too restrictive. In a game like GTA 6 where players want freedom, having to deal with realistic legal consequences could feel frustrating. But Rockstar is smart. They know what players want. If they end up bringing back this feature, they'll probably find a way to balance it so it doesn't get in the way of the fun. For example, maybe you can disable or reduce law consequences in the settings. Or maybe it could only apply to certain story missions, but not in free roam. They might even add an easy way to clear your record, like bribing cops or hiring lawyers. If Rockstar can find the right balance, this could be one of the best law systems in any GTA game, or honestly, any game in general. So, is Rockstar really bringing back RDR2's controversial law system with Lucia's house arrest? Right now, we can't say for sure, but with what we know from the leaks, the trailer, and Rockstar's history, it definitely seems like GTA 6 will have a deeper, more realistic law system. Whether that means house arrest, parole, or long-term consequences for crimes, one thing is clear. GTA 6 is going to feel more immersive than ever before. But what do you guys think? Would you like to see a deeper law system in GTA 6? Or do you prefer the old school, run from the cops and forget about it style? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, take a second to drop a like, it really helps out. And if you want to stay updated on everything GTA 6, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss a single update. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.